welcome again to another in my opinion video where I'll be telling you people what I think about different scenarios I am reading. Also, if you have your own scenario that you like me to read and give you my advice or give you thoughts on, you can always reach out to me on the number on the screen. You can write it to me on WhatsApp and I'm going to make a video responding to you, or you can get to me on Instagram, TikTok. It just depends on where you decide to reach out to me. You reach out to me and we are going to have a conversation. But the quickest way to reach out to me is usually on the WhatsApp number because it's easy. Okay, nobody should come and start trying to do, oh, I'm a friend, I just took your number to keep it. It's either you're a customer or you're a subscriber. If you are none of those things, I will block you. Okay, moving on. Let me go to the first one. It says, good evening, I have a story to share. So my husband asked me to stop rocking him erotically at his job events because he is now a director in his office. I am a business person myself who also likes partying. This shocks me because I love dancing and that is one way I express my love. This is how I always rock him at parties, but after his office party recently, he said this. Since he said this, I started rethinking this thing called love. This, for me, this sounds like a very, very childish message. Like you're rethinking if your husband loves you because he says that you should not rock him at a party. Like seriously, not any party, by the way, office party. For me, it makes complete sense. Okay, it makes complete sense. For me, even office party, I would be weirded out if I see like people dancing in a certain kind of way. Imagine somebody rocking your boss and even trying, like, for me, I feel like it's improper. I don't know whether I'm being too conservative or whatever, but I feel like it's improper. It makes complete sense. I never ever hear me say somebody love language that will rock in massa for office party, because that's what you're trying to say. If you're saying, I never ever hear say somebody love language that will say rock in massa while they're dancing. Okay, it's your love language. Just don't do it only for that party. Only for office parties. If you told me that he suddenly said he doesn't want you to ever rock him anywhere, that would have been like, okay, well, maybe there's something. But he said at his office party, he's a director, they look at him in a certain way. The director doesn't want people seeing his wife rocking him now. I feel like for this life, sometimes with the complicating them. So until you're saying that you're rethinking the whole love thing. Maybe you're looking at it in a different way. Maybe there are certain things that you're not telling us. But if it's just the dancing, for me, I don't see any problem. If it's that you're suspecting that maybe he has a side chick, that he doesn't want the side chick in the office to know that, oh, then I will understand. But if it's just that, it's nothing. It's just this rocking thing. It means that some of them get sweet, juicy, very, very juicy, how they say, juicy problems in your marriage. Okay, the next thing I have here is, I am scared and worried because my husband's friend got married to a wealthy family who has been supporting him with so much money. Since that union, my home has been filled with arguments and regrets. My husband feels he made a mistake marrying me. Wait to you say make mistake for marrying you and you're still there. I are still calling him my husband. I'm really a bad advice. I should really stop advising married people. But moving on, my husband feels he made a mistake marrying me. Like if he had known, he would have waited and gotten someone who would elevate him. Mr. Man, truly, I don't have something tangible I'm doing. I have a part-time job which doesn't pay so much. I have a child I look after because we stay abroad. My husband thinks that it's not an excuse for me not to have something better and help with the bills. Every day I try so much not to do anything that will make him angry or start the conversation again. Please, I need advice. I'm speechless. I don't know what to talk. I think it's advisable that I read these things before I come and so that I prepare myself. I am actually speechless. Like, did he actually tell you that he regrets? I don't understand. But yeah, abroad, I cannot really talk about abroad getting job and all that, but from what people show us in the abroad, it's easy to get work. Okay, not easy, but you have more chances to do something. You're taking care of the baby. Why is he not taking care of the baby? Like for me, any man who would think that he had to have married up so that they will elevate him is a lazy man. That is my assumption. Because a hardworking man will not be thinking that he wants to marry up so that the wife's family can elevate him or so that the wife can elevate him. Now so me at the same. So I feel like the problem is not even the problem. I say marry lazy man, because a hardworking man will not be thinking that regretting that he did not marry from a rich family. Like seriously, except you two are lazy and you're refusing to look for a job. That's why it's making him to feel that way, feeling like you can do more. Okay, but sometimes some of these people's questions I really cannot respond to it because it's not detailed like that. The next one says, I want to hear others' opinion concerning this matter. Whenever I use my left hand to give somebody receipts or other items, they'll always say I'm disrespectful, I'm rude, because I use my left hand, especially older men and women. I'm someone that uses both hands. I don't get the whole thing, but the one that happened today between myself and my an elderly man, he bought something from me and I gave him the receipt and card using my left hand because I use my right hand for typing. This man said I was disrespectful, Shibi. I see nothing with using my left hand to something I personally don't. It's something I personally don't complain about, and in fact, I don't read meaning to these things. Neither my parents. I'm 27 years old, but I'm having a hard time attending to customers, especially older ones. Okay, I feel like this thing of left hand, right hand, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like it's a culture thing, and I feel the problem, I've already said it, the problem is coming from your parents. It's something that your parents really do not have any issue with, so that's how you grew up. But in the society that we are in, if assuming you're in Africa, you're in Cameroon, yeah, in the society that we are in, it is considered rude, and sometimes you have to abide by laws of the society just to avoid unnecessary quarrel and fight and trouble. There are certain things that to me I'll be like, I really don't care. You see, if you give me something with your left hand, I really do not care. But even though I don't care, that's something that I'm teaching my kids, because I know that okay, I don't care, but other people do care. I don't want people insulting my kids or telling them that they have lack manners and all that. So it's something like you have to do it. You have to do it because you just want to avoid all those over things. I like, you come and give me something with your left hand, I really don't care, I really don't mind. But there are people who mind. You are not an island, you're not living alone, you are living with other people. You are in a society where people are going to complain about that, people are going to talk about that. So what then do? You pick what battles to fight. This life, you cannot be fighting about everything. You cannot. If you see that a lot of people find this disrespectful, especially if it's customers, you don't want to ruin your business where people feel like, oh, you're a rude person just because of something as small as you would have just given it with your right hand. Okay, what matters, there are certain things that when it comes to business, I really do not believe in. It really upsets me. I really don't want to do this, but I get to do it because I know that for me to be able to get to where I'm going to, I have to do this, to just adapt to. There are so many things that I just do it because I want, like, in society you have to do it. Simple example, people say like, nah, let me not go too deep, but that's it. That is what I think. You people should let me know what you think about these things in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching this one, and Can I Your Girl is going to see you on her next one. Love you guys. Bye.